Satnam and Namaste. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. If you're new here, welcome. I would love today to share a divination from Judy Hall's crystal deck to focus on today for the rest of the week or however you so desire. And the card that I've just drawn for us to focus on is number 3, Mookaite Jasper. And with the purple borders of these particular cards, and I also agree with this personally, these are earth vibration cards. And the reading is as follows. For the dream time to focus on, which is super appropriate since this stone is found in one creek, the Mookaite Creek in Western Australia in the Kennedy Ranges. Mookaite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. Self-understanding. A powerful being, you have roots that go far back into the past. What you have dreamed, you created. Reap rewards or rectify imbalances. Turn failure into a learning experience and start again. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. The divination. Check your diet. Put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead. Worry not, you are protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths, stay positive and pragmatic, reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina, wait patiently. If 2 courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful. The healing insight, you are what you eat. Good nutrition with wholesome, organic foods sustains your well-being. The frequency, like I mentioned, is an earthbound frequency. The chakras that this most affects are the Earth Star chakra, the base, and the sacral chakra. The timing astrologically was with Leo. And the soul path is drawing on ancestral wisdom, which, like I said, I do agree, since this is an Australian stone. And I also find it to be very nourishing, especially if you're in a stressful situation or you're just stressed out in general. It's a very calming stone. It's an original Mother Earth stone, and I use original instead of aboriginal because when I was in Australia, I learned really what aboriginal was. And yes, it refers to the original people of the land, but it was aboriginal people because they were not considered human beings. They were considered flora and fauna until the late 60s. That's insane to me. That's absolutely insane. They are some of the earliest humans, and they were not considered humans. So I try as often as possible not to consider them aboriginal because they are original, and I try to do everything to make people aware, if you're not aware already, that that was actually a situation that just resolved in the 1960s, in the late 1960s at that. And so it is an original stone. And I brought out some examples that I have because this photo is beautiful. It shows at least 4 colors of this type of stone. This Mookaite is gorgeous. And I love that it comes from one region. You always know if you have legit Mookaite because it really is. There's one spot where you can get it. And I found some really beautiful specimens. These pieces are actually all available in my Etsy right now. But it goes from beautiful purple hues and like light tan hues. This one's really tan. I love this. It looked like latte. To bright yellows and rich, deep, earthy colors. It's a really beautiful stone. And sometimes they're mixed together. Depends on what specimen you find, like this one having 4 colors in it entirely. And I feel like it mentioned in the reading, it does help with decision making. So if you're tossing on ideas, it's a really good stone to have handy or in your pocket or with you or wearing it, however you do you. So, and it's also good for focus. Like it was saying, if you have multiple different routes of ways that you can go for the most straightforward. It'll help you hone your focus where you need to be your best self. And I think that's a beautiful aspect of this particular stone. And I love Mookaite, And I hope that this gives you some insight on a stone that you can use for these personal experiences if you might be going through something stressful or just want a nourishing, warming, earthy stone. And this is definitely a stone for you. Mookaite Jasper. And I send you all in unconditional love and my highest vibrations. And thank you for your patience for last week. And until next week, be well.